The Next Level Party is a monthly event created by DJ Disciple for lovers of deep and soulful house music. Originating at Frank's Lounge, the vision of this event was to combine the deep house and bottle service scene into one. By uniting various partygoers from past and present social establishments where he's held residencies, Disciple has captured the ambiance of a next-level function. With the groundbreaking sounds and styles of deep house, the function quickly expanded from Frank's to Langston's and other locations in Brooklyn and Manhattan. Pevin Everett, Ruben Toro, Will Milton, Naeem Johnson, and Carlos Sanchez are just some of the guests that have played at these festivities, and you can only expect the levels to escalate with this groove veteran at the helm. The Next Level is all about exposing the best dance artists and producers making an impact on the scene today, which is why he's called on the Melting Pot NYC's Kervyn Mark and Shea Music's head honcho Neil Aline to set it off at their first-year celebration of The Next Level. There are only a handful of New York DJs who have worldwide appeal, and there are definitely very few clubs where you can experience a great night of house music on a weekly basis. With a small amount of mega dance clubs operating in the Big Apple, you'd think it would be a loss for such a great wealth of talent. Cielo, Sullivan Room, Pasha, Shelter, and the Octagon are keeping the scene alive, while the bottle service crowd of the Pink Elephant, Guest House, Le Souk, Room Service, and Marquee still hunger for their house music. For the last 20 years, DJ Disciple has contributed to keeping the New York club scene exciting. Many remember Disciple's groundbreaking house music programming on 91.5 FM WNYE. In the late 80s and early 90s, he played at Wild Pitch, The Choice, and Club 280 venues, making a name for himself fresh from the college circuit. In the late 90s, his sound and style of music matured, so the birth of his own was only natural, and Catch-22 Recordings was born in '97. Who could forget that 1998 Yankee Stadium anthem by the Black and White Brothers, Put Your Hands Up in the Air, that became the label's first hit record? The record was also a big hit at Spy Bar, one of the first bottle service clubs in New York. Disciple, along with Roger Sanchez and DJ Dove, were the resident DJs of this upscale club. '98 was the same year Disciple hooked up with Tom and Alejandro, two of the city's most exciting promoters, and got involved with GBH, Great British House. Doing 50 dates a year in the UK and touring around the world, Disciple learned and mastered the UK sound. So when he played at the GBH parties, it wasn't the standard sound that you heard from most New York DJs. People labeled him a New York DJ with an international sound. DJ Disciple became a marketable name. Alongside Carl Kennedy and Anthony Macaroni, the music set the tone for one of the city's best parties. The GBH parties took off in Manhattan, moving from Vanity to Cheetah, and then finally settling in Central Fly. After his first album, titled My True Colors, was released in 2000, producer extraordinaire was added to the DJ's profile. In 2002, it was Midnight Espresso. In 2003, Sin's Fantasy Reality. In 2004, New York and Queer as Folk fell in love with Caught Up. And in 2005, Yes would solidify him as a consistent chartbuster. Disciple maintained residencies at Rehab, Quo, Pink Elephant, and Kane, but his deep house roots beckoned, and in 2006, he started his own party out of pure passion. People saw this as a return to his pedigree, since the Next Level event exhibits Disciple's depth and musical diversity. He's presently one of the only DJs playing for both the deep and bottle service scenes in New York, currently appearing at Guest House and holding a bi-weekly residency at Les Souk on Monday nights in the East Village, keeps his musical concepts fresh.
Deep, underground, deep, underground, deep, underground, deep, underground. Oh yeah, this is how we do it. This is house music. Deep, underground, deep, underground, deep, underground, deep, underground.
The Next Level party gives him the ability to expose each of his audiences to different styles of house music, and his musical conquests have been all the better because of it. Everyone from Pete Tong, Eric Murillo, and Cascade plays his records, but Disciple's vision for the scene he helped shape will prove to be the next level in underground dance experiences.